Hey y'all, hey, this is Erica with a K, and this is TWG Talks, where we talk all things music, small business, and culture, with a couple rambles here and there. But we are so super excited to have you here for another episode. So if this is your first time, welcome, but if not, welcome back. It is 2023 and our first small biz buy of the new year. So before we get into all of the good things that I was able to build into this collection, I need you to follow some house rules. I need you to like, comment, share, subscribe to the tribe, all right? That keeps this thing alive and lets me know what you are into. But without further ado, we are going to get into my Black Beauty collection as the little card next to my face is telling you. And so this is not a brand deal. This is not sponsored in any kind of way, shape, form, or fashion. This is me building my beauty brand collection with Black owned brands because I want to be able to look decent. I'm not a makeup artist, none of that stuff. I just need to know what products to go to when I need to go to them. And so this is my collection. Hopefully you'll find something that you'll gravitate to. But if not, learn about some new brands as I introduce what's in my collection. Sound good? Let's go. All right, first things first, we got to do sunscreen. Not a big sunscreen person, but if I'm going to have it, it's going to be a Black brand. So Black Girl Sunscreen I got from Target. I was going to California in 2020, and so I knew I was going to need something. And again, I really hadn't paid much attention to sunscreen outside of the sunscreen that was in products that I already purchased. But most really don't have too much. But I said, well, let me give this a try. Black Girl Sunscreen, moisturizing sunscreen lotion for face and body, 30 SPF, infused with jojoba and avocado, water resistant, 80 minutes, ultra sheer, no white residue, fragrance free. Alrighty, so all of those things check my box, and I said, well, if I'm going to have to use sunscreen, why not do one that is actually made for me and with me in mind? And so I have nothing bad to say. It worked well on the places that I used it. In the places that I did not, I wish that I probably had put a little bit on there because it does say for face and body. I didn't do my shoulders, so I got burnt on my shoulders, but that's okay. My face and my chest were fine, and that's really what I wanted to preserve. I didn't want to get any burn blemishes or anything like that on my face and my chest. And I doubled back on my nose just because I know my nose is sensitive anyway. So I wanted to make sure it was covered and it was totally good. I left my legs fine because I needed all of the sun that I can get. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and so I was in California and I was going to soak up as much sun. But for what I needed it for, it was really good. And I will grab it more often, even when I'm here in St. Louis over the summertime, because summers can be kind of harsh here as well. And so because I know it works well and because I know it was made for us by us, I'm going to use it more often. So this is one of those projects I grabbed it just because it was Black owned, but now I'm actually grabbing for it because it's Black good. Okay. Okay. So then, hopefully I'm saying this right. Makiage. Uh, they got me. They got me. You know, easy peasy. Instagram marketing. I've been peeping their page for a while, and I said, "Child, let me try these folks out." But it was so scary because they don't have a standalone store. You really just gotta match off of the strength of does this look right? But they took it a step further because we be thinking you have a test that you take. And I was skeptical the entire time I took the test. Every time I answered a question, they're not gonna get this right, they're not gonna get this right, it's not gonna get it right. And they didn't ask me a lot of questions. It was like 4 questions, 4 or 5 questions stops. But once it got done answering the questions and I took a picture of my face and all of this stuff, they was like, yeah, we think you would fit well with Woke Up Like This, number 175. So this is the little box that came in. It actually came in a shipping slash marketing box where it's branded, but The branding box was also the shipping box. So that's smart because you don't have two boxes. You know, sometimes they have a branding box inside of like this UPS or FedEx box. I don't need all them extra boxes. I'm going to throw this away anyway. So just put it all together. So, and then they also had the try it for 2 weeks. If you like it, great. We'll charge you the rest after the 2 weeks. If you don't like it, send it back. You won't be charged, or they'll fix the color or whatever. Well, let me just say I'm keeping the whole bottle. So charge me Il Makiage. Makiage. Okay? Charge me. And when I tried it on, I barefaced it. Actually, I have it on right now. And I don't have anything else on. I don't have no lotion, no moisturizer. This is literally just straight out the box. Straight out the box onto my face. And you can kind of tell by how I just kind of squirt and put it on. But I absolutely love it. The test came out perfect. 175 is my match. And I can't wait to build it into like my, makeup routine, for which I don't have, because I didn't want a routine. I wanted to put it on my face and go. And because I was doing my Black Beauty Brands collection video, I was like, I need to have something on my face. Let me at least try this one out. At 10 out of 10, would recommend. Now, I haven't worn it out. I haven't worn it for real, for real. This is not a real even application. This is really just like, did they match me right off of my phone? Yes, they did. They also sent something else. What is this? Ink liner in black. Because the foundation is so sharp, I might try this, depending on how much it costs. If not, this definitely will be going back. I didn't even know it was going to be in here. But furthermore, I'm good with the foundation. So good job, Il Makiage. So if you're skeptical, try the test, trust the process, and also believe in the system that they have. They built this system to be like, we know you're gonna like it, so we're gonna take all the excuses away from you. It's too much. Here, get it for 5. Try it for 2 weeks. You don't like it? Here's the box. Ship it back. They made it too easy for us. And so I appreciate that. So, Il Makiage, I will definitely be trying out more of your products as I see fit, because I'm also very lazy, but I also like to look good, which is very difficult. But this will work. This works. Next is the lip bar. So the lip bar I actually have on my lips. The rabbit hole that I've fallen down in with the lip bar has been a beautiful one. So I started with what I have on my lips now, which is Curlfriend. I just really enjoyed the color. Thought it was a really beautiful color. And there's a particular color palette that I like to stay in. And again, I'm a lip girl, so if I can find the colors that I like, you won me over. And so this is like a little purpley situation that I like. I had the purple shirt on. I said, okay, Spice Buns. It's getting really funky, and I like it. But the lip bar, I really like this color. I said, well, let's double back again and get the grown up red. Boss Lady is the name of it. But for me, it just really gave grown up red. Like, she's got places, she's got bills, she's got things to do. And when I got the Boss Lady, I also got the Straight Boss lip line. I think it was like a sale that they were doing to get both of them at a decent price, even though it's not like crazy expensive. But when you're trying and you're trying to build your collection starting over, it can kind of feel expensive when you don't know what you're doing. Again, because I'm not a makeup artist, I'm just a person that wants to be able to put on my face when I need to put on my face. So the Straight Boss, as you can tell, I've been using it quite a bit. This was not the size of the pencil when I got it. It's almost twins now to the bottle, for which it was not. But these two together make you look like, oh, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. So since those were a win for me, I said, okay, let's try it again. And then the lip bar had a collaboration with Glamaholics, and I jumped on that as well. This set also came with a collaboration makeup bag between the two brands, and I love it. I mean, what's not to love? Two black-owned brands, the Lip Bar, Glamaholics, Detroit girls. You know, we're all Midwestern cousins. I'm down here in St. Louis, and I said, okay, I got to try it out for the Detroit girls. And plus, I'm an 80s baby, so having a really great lip gloss is unmatched. Is absolutely unmatched. And so there's probably a good million reviews of this brand on YouTube. So I'm not going to bore you with all of that, but I will tell you the clear one is Spritz. Buffs. This is a Detroit term. I watched some marketing around it, but I forgot it. But Buffs is some Detroit lingo. And then the color that I thought I was going to hate the most, but I've used the most is Stink Pink. Why did I think I was going to hate it? I thought it was too pink for me. Again, there's a palette of colors that I like to stay in, and Stink Pink felt too pink for me. But when I tell you, you put on a brown lip and you put this on there, quintessential 90s flatness, okay? It gives everything that I need. So I am sorry, the Lip Bar and Glamaholics, that I did not trust the process early on, but Stink Pink is a winner in my book. Absolute winner in my book. So the Lip Bar has become a fan favorite of mine. So usually, if they got it, I'm gonna get it. And because I can get it at Target, it helps. Or I can get it locally. I don't know if it's Target or it's not Ulta. Yeah, it must be Target. It helps me continually purchase from the brand. So that is the Lip Bar. Next, we have Pat McGrath Labs. If you are well versed in the makeup industry, you know that Pat McGrath Labs is the OG. She is a foundation maker and pathway maker for Black women in the beauty and makeup industry. So it was only fitting that I get something from her beauty line for my collection. Um, but Pat is you gonna pay for Pat? Pat is not a drugstore price. You're gonna pay for Pat, and I don't mind paying for the brilliance that she is. So I have some grown up lipstick, full blooded slash 027. It's a matte trance lipstick. It is an adult red. Uh, what I can tell you about this lipstick got glue in it. It got absolute glue in it. Ain't that beautiful? And why it says it has glue in it, because you're gonna eat, drink, and be merry, and this lipstick is still gonna be on there. Like even this little bitty swatch, I did it so small because it's gonna take forever to wash off my skin. So makeup remover. I don't know what they putting in their formulas over at Pat McGrath Labs, but this has the staying power. It's not going nowhere. And so I appreciate it, and I only pull it out when I need to be real grown. Okay. Not a little bitty grown. This ain't running to the store grown. This is, I'm about to network. I'm about to do a presentation. I'm about to go on a really nice dinner with my husband. When I need to be real grown, that's when I pull out the Pat McGrath Labs. So get you some. Next up, we have the Crayon case. Again, there is a particular color palette that I love, that I often find myself in as a brown girl. And so this was one of them. It's a beautiful brown. It gives me like a brick red, but on my hand now, I can see it looks like brown. So on the Crayon Case website, there are two colors that are kind of similar. So I did an Any, Mini, Miny, Mo, and I ended up with this one. And this one is called Burr. Forgive my St. Louis, but it's Bear. And it's my favorite. I live in it. It is my favorite. It don't come across brown to me. It comes across everything that I need. It's a nice neutral. I guess it's a brown because it's a neutral, but I love it. It looks reddish to me, but it's like a brown. I don't know. I love it. I live in it. And now that I'm seeing it in the light, I'm getting low. So I need to get some more. But I've had some other things from Crayon Case. I'm not a big lashes girl, but I bought their lashes and I like them. Uh, I wish I would have just had more technique so that I could appreciate them more. But I'm going to buy them again and try them again. Watch a couple YouTube videos, see what I can come up with. But this is absolutely fire. It is my favorite. And again, I'm going to put all of this, all of the names, all of the stuff in the comment section below so that you can do your own research. But this is just works for me and my brow. So hopefully it works for you. But this is the Burr from the Crayon Case. What else is really good? They're makeup removers, to the point that they're always sold out. They're always gone. So if you see them, especially because they are in Walmart, grab them because they're always gone. They're so, so good. So make sure you get you some Crayon Case. Alrighty. Fenty Beauty, Fenty Beauty, Fenty Beauty. Anything Rihanna, I'm with, okay? I'll say that again. Anything Rihanna, I am with. I appreciate her doing things in excellence and in order. And so I have pretty much every Fenty offering there is. I got Savage, I have Fenty Beauty, Fenty Face. Only thing I don't have is perfume, but that's on my list. Trust and believe. And this is not all that is in my Fenty Beauty collection, but this is what I have today. First things first, as a millennial, older millennial, late 30s, not 40 yet, don't do me. I needed a face washing system that was low fuss. I travel a lot for work, and I was not about to have 50-11 products. Even though I have a lot of products in front of me today, this is my entire Black Beauty collection. What I'm taking on the road is not all of that. I'm probably taking one lipstick, one lip like balm or gloss or something, and that's it on the lips. I'm not doing nothing with the eyes. And then I needed a foundation that made sense. And so when Fenty came out, I definitely got all of my shades. So I have the pressed powder. I got the matte foundation. I have the moisturizing foundation. I got the skin glow bronzer situation. So I got all of that. But I needed a face system. And what I enjoy about the face system is one, the sizes. Again, I travel a lot, and I'm going to be real mad if they try to throw away my stuff at TSA. Thank goodness I'm pre-checked now, but even still, I don't want to lose money on products like that. So the travel size was really, really clutch for me. So the Total Cleanser 3-part system is what I use, and this is pretty much it. I probably have 2 more face washes in here, and then this is done, so I need to re-up on that. I use the fat water, as you can see. I really still don't understand the toner, but you know, it's part of the system. You do it because it's part of the system, blah, 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 blah. But my favorite is the moisturizer. One, because of the ability to refill it is super, super clutch. Because things are expensive and you don't want to have to spend $50 every time, or you know, however much things cost, for which this does not cost $50, but I'm just saying. So I like the fact that I can keep everything going and not have to worry about it. And I use this every single day. So this is my second one since I bought the set. So I definitely use this a lot. I don't know why I'm having trouble closing it, like I don't use it. And then it's portable. Boom. So Fenty Beauty folks, if y'all listening, if you happen to come across this video, if you could put the cleanser in a refillable something like this, that would change the game. Because the squeeze is cool, and you can still, I mean, you all have different kinds of tubations that you all are coming up with, but put the cleanser in something like this that's refillable, that you can just snap in and snap out, and that'll be a winner chicken dinner. So that's the cleansing system. I like it. 3 pieces, perfect for me, perfect for my skin. Next on the Fenty rollout, I have pretty much what everybody else has. When was this Gloss Bomb came out, of course I got it. This is not my first one. This is just the latest one that I have, and as you see, it is about done anyway. So that gets heavily used. Again, me and my pinks and nudes and browns. So this is called Uncuffed. And as you see, that's kind of fitting my skin tone really, really well. So that's a real easy, I just wanted a little nude situation on my lip. And then this one, I don't have a lot of it, so I use it very sparingly. That's a beautiful paint. That's probably a little holiday set or something like that. That's why that one is so small, but those are some of the pinks that I use. Then I go into these, I don't know what these things are called, little sticks. Probably not what they're called, but that's what they're going to be called today. Some of them I use a lot, some not a lot. So this one is called Thick. And so I got quite a bit left on there, but I have used it, as you can tell by the mouth. And then this one, I love them because they're so smooth. They're so buttery on my skin. So you see that one kind of matches the Uncuffed liquid matte versus this other little matte. That is a matte? I don't even know if it's matte or not. But this is thick. Who's next? Next, let's do Flamingo Acid. So this one I've used quite a bit, but it's still a lot left. And then find on space. So as you can see, I stick with a certain kind of color palette that I like. But that is Flamingo Acid. This little hot pink situation right here. Next is PMS. PMS I've used the most, to the point that ain't nothing left in here. You can see the sides, and that's it. That's all she gonna do. That's a deep, rich brown. So it almost looks like a dark purple on me. And again, it fits the colors that I like. And then this is Griselda. I got a lot to use on her, but I've used her already. And I've had them a while, so that's Griselda at the bottom. So as you can tell, I stay in the rich pinks, brown colors. Those are all little Fenty colors that I have in my collection. And then the last from the Fenty little rollout I use a lot is the lip scrub. So again, it's at the bottom. So I'll start it. I'll scroll all the way down. So yeah, the lip scrub, and then it also has a balm, little moisturizer that goes. That's the second part of this. So that's all of my Fenty makeup stuff that I have here. Again, I have all of the foundations, but I didn't want to bring that out. I also just wanted to focus on lip stuff because I'm a lip girl. So next is Juvia's Place. Juvia also caught me off of social media. So I found this lip combination done by this sister on TikTok. Again, I'll throw all of that stuff into the comments below, but she was a beautiful brown skin sister. Her skin was richer than mine, but the lip combination she did was so super fire that I'm like, oh, I gotta go do that. I need all of the products that she used so that I can make this lip combination. And so she has Juvia's two products that I'm going to show you, and then she used another Fenty lip that I don't have. And so she lined her lip with Sheba, and Sheba is a super rich. Like I literally just bought these like 2 days ago. Well, no, I bought the New Year's Eve or the Eve before New Year's Eve because I wanted to wear it on New Year's Eve night. So super new, but it is a really great brown. And ooh, it's so small. It's butter. And it is actually what I'm using to line my lips. Put a little bit on there so you can see. So I lined my lips with this Sheba, and then I put Curlfriend from the lip bar on top to make the lip that I have on right now. And again, I'm not a makeup artist. I don't be playing in makeup like this. I literally am just trying to build my black owned brands collection of things that I actually will use. And so you got to use them to know that you're going to use them. So Sheba is absolutely great as a lip liner. She's a little too dark for, I don't know, I haven't tried it on my whole lip, but she's perfect for a lip liner. And then the sister from TikTok, she used Toffee for the inner part of her lip. And to me, it came across pink. It came across more pink on her. But for me, it's like a brown. And so these two browns together were too dark for me. But again, she had a richer skin color, so it was beautiful on her. But I know that the products are good, so I'll probably play around with something other than Toffee to kind of do the lip that she did because I still want to make that lip. But Toffee and Sheba is what the sister from TikTok had. They're too dark for me. It's not the right combination for me, I'll say that. But the Toffee is perfect. Toffee is perfect. I mean, not the Toffee. Sheba is perfect for lip lining. And Toffee is good too. I just don't want to do them together because as dark as Sheba is, she just pulls Toffee down too much. So I really need a real pink to go with Toffee since Toffee, I keep calling it Toffee. I need a real pink since Sheba is so dark. So Juvia's Place, you got a new person in your mentions now because I'm gonna be watching. And the price point is really, really good. These are like 13 or 15 bucks. So I don't feel too bad getting two versus one being 30 by itself. Understand? So Juvia's Place, all good for me. And they're also in Ulta. Next, we have Danessa Myricks. I came across this particular brand in Sephora wanting to find something that would do more than just one thing for me. Again, I travel for work and I need a low fuss makeup bag. So I liked this one because it's black owned. Two, it has a beautiful color. To me in person, it has more of a pink color, but on camera it's coming across more of a peachy orange color. And so maybe that's why I like it on just one of the three places that it's good for. It's good for eyeshadow, it's good for blush, and it's good for lip. I don't like it on my lip, and I'm not a good eyeshadowy person, so I haven't done it well enough on my eyes for me to say, yes, this is it for me, but I do love it as a blush. I'll do it a little bit on this one since I got So, got on my glasses, of course. So, You see that? Oh, and it's so smooth. It feels like baby powder. So that's cheeks, but you can also put it on eyes. You can also put it on lips. But that's Danessa Myricks, and you can get her at Sephora. And she has other products, but this is what I got to kind of jump into her product line because it's important. Again, you got to be intentional. Last but not least, we have Shelby Marie. So if you are in or around the St. Louis, Missouri area, I would encourage you to check out Shelby Marie's. They are a luxury fragrance bar. And what I like is the entire experience was absolutely beautiful. So when you book your session, it's just for you and however many people that you're booking your session for. So you don't have to worry about it being overrun with too many people, especially when you're dealing with scents. You want to take your time since you're actually building your own fragrance. So what you do is you go through 3 sections of different types of scents, and then you make note of the scents that you like. From there, Shelby Marie will put together scents based on their notes, top notes, middle note, base notes of what you had on there, what goes good together. And then she'll give you a couple samples to try out of your creations. So we'll put this, and this together, or we'll put this and this together. And so you'll try them out. And so what you come up with is the final product. So this is my creation. What's in here is smells that I like put together. And this is 100% fragrance oil, so you know it's going to last forever and a day. And I love the bottle. She has different kinds of bottles that you can put your fragrance in. And for me, it was important that if I want to do it, I want the squirt bottle. I mean, come on, how classy is that? You hear it? So I absolutely love it. It smells so, so good. I know it's a one of one because I made it. Also, you can name your fragrance. And I recently lost my Nana, and so I named it Nana's Girl because she was extremely classy and, all things womanhood. And so I think this just really spoke to who she is, or who she was, and who she, still is in my life, even as an ancestor. So I wanted to name my perfume bottle after her. So they keep notes of all of your things. So when this is done, I can go back and I can get it refilled, and it'll be my personal fragrance. So I absolutely love it. So Shelby Marie Luxury Fragrance Bar in Ferguson, Missouri. If you are nearby, check them out. They just celebrated 1 year in their building. They've been around for a while, but they just were able to acquire a building, and they've been there for a year. So help them stay in business by going and booking a session. I absolutely love my experience with my mother over the Kwanzaa break. So I'm going again in January with my girlfriends. And so I look forward to making more creations at Shelby Marie's. So I think that is all. That should be. I think that is all. So, did I miss anything? If there are brands that I should know about, please let me know in the comments below. If there are colors or flavors or numbers from these particular brands that I have mentioned that I should check out, also let me know in the comments below so I can continue to build my Black Beauty Brands collection, and you can as well. So again, if this is something that you are into, if this is the kind of content that you are interested in, why don't you give us a like, share, comment, and subscribe to the tribe, okay? This is TWG Talks. I'm Erica with a K, and I will see you on Sunday.